Hello everybody, my name is Franklin Day, avid model builder. This is my first YouTube presentation. Right behind me, as you can see, there's a Revell monogram B-17G Flying Fortress in 1/48 scale. Nothing unusual about this model. This model has been around for almost 30-something years and it's still being produced as today as I speak. Although this is one build that you never get tired of doing. There's always something different that you can build on this. And so far, at the stage of my B-17, I've already, nothing usual, is right out of the box. No aftermarket parts, decals, photo etch parts, resin, multimedia parts for this kit. It's not there, it's out of the box. And the only modification in this model is opened up the Bombay. This is a beefy model. And this is right here is the paint on it. I've done the olive drab with a neutral gray on the bottom. All parts been masked off using tacky glue for a mask on all the windows. It works almost like that. It has the same chemical compound as that, as crystal clear for micro. The olive drab has been applied on 5 coats of olive drab. I mixed myself using Federal color charts. On the bottom, neutral gray. I mixed myself using Federal color charts as well. There's a lot to do in this plane. So far, I let the paintwork dry till it's aroma free. But I'll start masking off and paint the squadron code colors. This is going to be modeled as the Chow Hound, Jerry Nucleus's ship. It was lost back in 1944. I'd like to have a nickel for every one of these things I built. I could have a fortune. This Fortress update is my 30th B-17 of this scale I built for monogram. The moldings of the kit has really showed its toll. When this kit first came out back in 1975, it was mint condition. For a good price of $8.50, you couldn't beat it. I mean, you got a lot of plastic back in that day. But they left no stones uncovered on the kit. The only criticism I have on the model itself is that they never opened up the Bombay and given the modeler interior detailing of the Bombay. All that's got to be done by the modeler itself. The original molds of the kit was actually converted from the visible B-17. On the right side of the fuselage has a little detail part, and the left side of the fuselage has none. But it has to be reincorporated by using sprue or wire or such. Inside the interior of my B-17 is all chromate green, using a wash of black, using turpentine. Seat belts has been added to the pilot seats. Throttle controls has been added to the throttle quadrants. Basically, this is a very good kit. I mean, it's been around for a long time, and I got a long ways to go till it's finished. And the monogram is never does give you the same contents of the kit as you got it for its first release. To give you a nice little instruction diorama. Here's the box that comes into. Nothing usual about that. You've seen one that's seen them all in hobby shops. But a nice thing for the novice who wants to do something with this kit. There's a nice little, small little brochure, Tips on Building Dioramas by Shepard Payne. This gives you a lot of information in case you want to make a diorama using this model. A lot of good tips in here. There's other sources though, but if you're a novice at heart, want to learn something, this gives you all you need. That's a good bonus for this kit. Other than that, what you get in this box is what you get. So tomorrow, if the good Lord's willing and the creeks don't rise, I'll be able to mask off and paint the squadron colors on it. I do need some touch up here and there on the chromate green on some surfaces that had overspray when I masked it off. This is all done with airbrush, as you can see. I've got 60 hours logged in this model so far. Not very many parts that come with this kit. But like I say, the molds on the kit has taken its toll. For more than 30 years since this kit's been produced, they're showing its age of flash everywhere. There's a lot of flash on this model. When the kit's first release, there was no flash at all. Everything was pristine. But there's a lot of flash. There's a lot of flash around the wheels. They got to be trimmed. There's flash everywhere on this thing. And the fuselage parts don't fit as good as they used to be. So there's filler to use. My recommendation for filler is using Bondo spot putty. Bondo spot putty, it's very sandable and it dries in a matter of minutes. It don't shrink like squadron green stuff does. I use putties like Green Magic, for example. It takes over 24 hours for that stuff to dry, and it shrinks. And during the passage of time, it'll shrink and will crack, and you can see where your seams at after you putty them. But with Bondo glazing putty, which you can buy at AutoZone, O'Reilly's, any automotive place, most hardware stores that sell resin or anything that does Bondo, that's glazing putty. And that's the best. I highly recommend it. I've used that stuff for years, and it's never failed me. So tomorrow I should make some headway on this, and I appreciate everybody watching my first YouTube. I'm a little nervous right now. I'll get better with time. This is B-17G update number 1. Please stand by for number 2. I'll have that tomorrow. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.